Hey, today I noticed that oh, there's my other kid I was looking for. I noticed today that this girl that works up at the In-N-Out once in a while, when Tony goes up over to the Middle East to buy, I guess it brings in uniforms and supplies or whatnot. Time for them to get, some of them get new uniforms or something. But anyway, the store over there by Arabs, right? The Arab guy got some this black chick they want to call Mama. This lady got a bunch of crackhead kids. You know, and at first they're like her name is Mama. I'm like, I don't call nobody else Mama. You know, I came out of one lady's body. You know, that's what your mom is, the person's body you came out, the vagina you came out of. You know what I'm saying? And you know, she's a crackhead whore and working for less than minimum wage, sucking the dick. But anyway, she threw grape soda on me, right? So I did. I called the cop because she's supposed to be back at the store. I wanted to find out her name. And I also wanted to talk about the guy up at the store that hangs out, Larry Shaw, that Adam, what is his name? Alex, which is not his real name. None of them is their real name that we call them, you know, because their names are too Arabic and too long. And I guess they're too ashamed to use their real Arab name. But anyway, so, cause like they go around and busting all the houses, and anyway, so like if you go on that, if you going up on that Ford Road and King Road, and you some of those hot little girls, I seen some of their mamas bringing them up there, thinking about the man got money. The part of Arab they come from is very it's in Africa. You know, they got an Asian part. An African part where the Arabs come from. Where they come from, when they came over, they brought a bunch of them over from Africa, even the Nigerians or whatever else. They got some Africans over here. They brought over they had brought over from the Catholic Church, brought some over. Muslims, they just came over through, you know, the United States government. You know, they was able to get loans to, you know, open up convenience stores and whatnot. Well, they got AIDS so bad, and that guy called me. That's what she chose of. I'm not gonna have sex with him. You know what I'm saying? But I did. I called the top and guess what? I had to wait like 2 hours, right? So finally, I'm like, you know, and the dispatcher's gonna tell me, well, that it can take them up to 24 hours. Y'all work 24 hours, but your response time, sometime between now and 24 hours, real snotty bitch. I just want to cover my ass because they come back up. Because she back at the store, and Larry Shaw that hangs up at the store robs everybody around here. He's a crack dealer that if he needs money to go get crack, he gets it up from that fucking store up there. The lady, she ain't nothing but a crack hoe. I personally, you know, the Arabs is married. They married, and I know she good Christian lady. She done whooped her kids. None of her kids that came out of her vagina, a bunch of crackhead losers. It's not a mother. She ain't no motherfucker of mine. Shit, that's an insult to women. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you that sorry, she can't get no other job that she can. But anyway, so she back up there. She gonna throw grape soda on me because the stupid Alex they're gonna call me his wife. I'm not his fucking wife. I ain't fucking him. He has a wife and fucking 5 kids. Alright, one time he's talking Arabic. His wife got a pain on the side. I know exactly what happened. He was having sex with. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I see them a couple times. They line up and they begging for his AIDS or with the package or whatever you want to call. But I am not trying to compete. But anyway, so they got some little bitch up there they call Mama. She up there sucking dick for less than minimum wage. Yeah. And, you know, and there's a lot of people that making minimum wage in their job, and they don't have to do that. I've never, if I'm at a job, you know, usually like once you're out of your teen years, you know, you had a job and they want you to do that. You know, usually, you know, who's like, fuck it, I was looking for a job when I was looking for this one. And oh yeah, you can't get AIDS with oral sex because it's body fluids. And another thing is, you have to think about it. If you gave a lot of plasma, the plasma is what wards off it's your immune system, the part of your body. You know, it has the white blood cells, fights off bacteria and other stuff. So, but yeah, understand. People were giving plasma. They were taking their giving the red blood cells back, but they were not having any plasma. They didn't have anything to fight off immune. So, like, say, like here, for instance, like they got a real bad crack habit. They'll go give like blood 1 week, and then they could go give plasma. When they go give plasma, you know, like, they get their money and they're going to get crack, and then they want to act like they want to have sex and everything. So, and then, like, if you do get some sexual transmitted disease, right, well, you don't have no white blood cells to fight it off. So you don't. So your chances of you know, because a lot of them, they didn't wait 2 or 3 days into their or a week or into their body build back up on the plasma, you know, on the white blood cells that they took out. But you gotta understand, a lot of this, you know, you just have to think, did I get plasma? You know, did I've been mislead? It could be that too. You know, I've heard stories like in Dad in Vietnam and stuff, how like they would give the guys like antibiotic shots, you know, like penicillin shots or whatever. And then while they were, before they went into the town, but since these people hadn't been exposed to American soldiers, or, you know, anybody else that was living amongst their own tribes and, you know, like Vietnam jungles or whatnot. But the thing is, they're trying to get them out of the jungle for capitalists, so they spray Agent Orange, and the first business they give them is the sex trade, you know, because now here they is capitalists and they don't have, you know, they no longer are they living off the land. They have to live and buy their stuff, you know, like from Walmarts, or they became the manufacturer for Walmarts. But you know what I'm saying? That was the whole objective with capitalism. We're going to kill the jungle. We're going to kill all the other native animals, pretty much. Sort of like what they did here in America, for example. You know, like the buffalo was the main food supply. And if you think about it, before the Caucasians came over here from Europe, came over on their boats from Europe, right, back then, they came over, tons of white people came over on boats, acting like sardines, like what they show you the slave ships were. No, it was white people that actually came overseas. That's how those European white people got here. But anyway, they came, and so they came over here, and they didn't have, there was no trains in Europe. They learned the cars, trains, everything modern that we have now. You didn't have until you came to the United States. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, maybe you could conquer, you know, the government or whatever. You couldn't conquer the people, so what you gotta do is lie. So anyway, going back to the day. So the bitch looked like she gave plenty of plasma back in the day. You know, she over there having a fucking attitude. Because the men, they do flirt with everybody. They just trying to get as many people as they can to STDs. You know what I'm saying? And she more than welcome to have that sexual transmitted parasite. And they all look like, you know how like when the men get those big bellies that very extended, you know, very huge, and they look very pregnant. You know, a lot of times they have a sexually transmitted disease that makes them look pregnant. It's really such a thing. So, anyway, so, and then like, and so then the cop comes up here. He's like, oh, well, I'm like, it happened a while back, but the stealing that, you know, I'm like, can I get you to look at the house back here? He's like, now you need to listen to me. And I'm like, okay, I just wanted to finish a sentence. So anyway, you know, he goes, well, you want me to drive by more? What I wanted you to do is, instead of you saying, listen to me, you know, use your common sense. Because the cop that lives next door, he got robbed, you know. So I'm over here telling you that here this bitch is up at the store, and that Alex and them got this guy Larry Shaw that always hangs up there every day. If he needs $80 to go get enough crack to sell out on the streets, then they'll give him $80 because, you know, it's like a loan for them. You know what I'm saying? He been hanging out there ever since, you know, they came over here. You know, so that their best friends up in the store is a fucking crackhead. So, you know, I'm not going back up the store. I gotta walk a little fucking farther. You know, the other store you walk to, it look like the people, you know, but their relatives too. You know, ain't no black business. You know, if she want to do something. So anyway, I just wanted to see it. I just covered my motherfucking ass because I know they ain't gonna do shit. The police gonna look at me because once I call back and I'm like, well, I appreciate y'all telling me that, you know, you could come within 24 hours, but I don't have 24 hours to wait. I'm not sitting behind. You ain't even going to be there 24 hours, bitch. You probably do an 8-hour. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't give a fuck, because I know if there's a real motherfucking emergency and they're going to take 2 hours, I just want to see how they fucking act. You know what I'm saying? They're going to act all fucking funny. He's like, oh, well, we can't do anything about her. And he's like, you can tell he already been in the store. Well, what if the guy at the store, he wanted him to be a witness? I'm like, yeah, all I really want is enough fucking information so when I fucking sue him, I can say I did write a motherfucking report. So he said he's going to write a report, which they notorious here for not being able to do the fucking paperwork. And they got 10 years where they didn't even do, you know, the rape kits. And then when they started doing some of them, right, you know, the people that they had, they should have tested 10 years ago. This is multiple rapists. So they're notorious for playing games where they don't have to do work. To them, it's like, oh, well, she a problem. Oh, she crazy. You know what I'm saying? But what, like, if I'm a problem, if I'm crazy, I don't understand why. Like, if I'm going to McDonald's and I'm crazy or something, and I order a meal, she just gonna give me my food. It's, you know what I'm saying? It ain't none of her damn business. I'm sure a lot of places around here have taken care of people with all type of medical and physical and all type of problems. But the only thing crazy different between me is where I don't believe in hitting kids. I think it's just so cruel and devastating to have to be around that type of behavior, especially when they get older. You know, they just come out violent. They think that's the only way. You know. So anyway, so my thing is that, you know, what is it? 3233 Ford Road. You know, the Arabs, they want to be called Alex, Mike, and Tony. Tony left, so they got this one girl they want to. She's too ashamed. You know what I'm saying? She's been such an old crackhead. She want people to call her mom. I don't have no respect for black people. They will be calling some crackhead hoe sitting up there, sperm coming down the cyber fucking mouth and taking it deep in the butt. You know, and you know what I'm saying? But that, you know what I'm saying? God already got her. You know what I'm saying? God already got you because you got horrible kids that you got to be around. You know what I'm saying? And just for the record, no, hell no. Thank you, but no thank you. I ain't fucking them motherfuckers at the convenience store. You know, I know that if there's a like I told the cop, don't worry about it. I just in case I need a report for insurance, I can say, yeah, I already filled out a report, because you know we gotta handle shit. Cause like cause I know he gonna run right back up into their mouth and told them that she said that, you know, I'm gonna put trespassing sign up there, and if they come on the property, you know, since she already said she already told me she don't mean no good, and I don't care who she's sitting up there. You can send Larry Shaw with his little goon, Eli, little crackhead, you know, little motherfucker if they want to. Anyway, so it takes 2 hours for some bullshit. Cause I was standing out there, so I walked back home. And then, right, so they had a new thing where, like, they have a message thing, like they got that many calls, right? So after my morning walk, I have to come home and go to the bathroom. And so, like, cause I called them from a store, you know, and I guess the store called them back. So you just know that if you're an American citizen, you know what I'm saying, this foreigner comes out from overseas, he comes over here with AIDS, and up here in Walker Home in Memphis, in this neighborhood, they got AIDS so bad. You know, so I don't even understand what they're talking about, Christian and Muslim. All you gotta do is have one of these girls think this motherfucker got a little bit of money. He got a lot of bit of a disease for you. They're very nasty. Anybody that treats the women like that in India and in the Middle East, the way they treat their women, and you know, have them cover up, and if you're not all covered up, the men can rape you. That rape society is what, you know, promotes disease and everything else. Not only for the rapers, but for the rapists, you know what I'm saying? That male is definitely getting something. He's definitely going to bring something back to his mom. If a man has sex, you're over there having, you know, like, you got 2 or 3 men having sex behind one woman, you're going to make your own STD. Simple fact. So, like, them having those chain gangs, you know, the girl's going to get an STD or something, definitely the guys is going. Definitely that last one on there, you know what I'm saying? You got 3 or 4 people. So that whole, you know. So anyway, so let me reiterate. Up here on Walker Homes, if you go to that store they call Tom's up there, that's on 4 Road, you know, and you've been thinking, and he comes on to you, whatever, do like I've been doing the last couple of years. I'm like, you know, in one ear out the next. Do not be nice. Do not be nice to the Muslims, whatever, because on their society, and you know what I'm saying, they probably, you know, having sex with their children, their mama, any other female, because if they're not covered up, you know, they think they could talk anyway and have sex with you. So you think I'm gonna have somebody in my fucking family like that? You can't have your fucking kids around. And a lot of them, they too friendly with the guys, holding hands, and, you know, they kiss in the mouth and shit, like, that's tradition. And one guy, Mike, I saw him sung it on his knees there and kissed his father on the penis, right? And he goes, that's respect. You show respect for like your father? I'm like, nah, because, you know, when I was growing up, your father made you kiss his penis. It was called child abuse. Mike said bring his wife up there, and she was going to do something. She was totally covered, and she just had a little eyes, so she's totally covered. And that day I had something wrapped on my head, a scarf, but it was wrapped all sloppy. And like, I was like, how, if somebody does that, I'm like, and I guess you didn't want to whip my ass, right? You're really, man. Really, man, you're gonna get. But anyway, what you gonna do? She can't see. She don't have no. So if you only fit in that part of right, but you got like a burqa on or something. I almost told you in America, bitch. You know, but so let me reiterate. You know, there's a woman up there. She's black. She hates herself. She don't have no self-respect, and she thinks it's all about her trying to suck as much dick in that. You know what I'm saying? She's been sucking dick. I guess she got supposed to have like a child with Larry Shaw. I guess got pregnant with Mike and has one of their kids. You know, so. You know, that's her game. She gets kids and STDs. What are kids? What are her kids doing? Daughter up Brook Road, dancing at on the pole, sucking dick and taking it deep in the ass, and probably so do the boys. You know, guys make more money. So anyway, just know that don't try not if you haven't, you know, you gotta think about who you're having sex with. You know, they from the Middle East, from Africa, Asian side, they have sex with them. They brought them over here just to give AIDS. That's the only reason that bitch is here. And the nigga cop is real friendly with the motherfucker. They're real friendly with the motherfuckers, and they'll bend your daughter over and fuck her in a minute. You give them half a chance, and you give them half the chance, they'll be fucking your son too. So the bitch could have them up there for an unmanageable wage, and she's sitting up there you know, trying to, you know, begging him for whatever, and worrying about every fucking woman that goes up there. Every fucking woman look better than her. So that's how it is in the ghetto. We got a bunch of fucking Arabs running convenience stores, you know, fucking young girls. He ain't fucking me. I know he's fucking a few young girls there, especially when his wife had been pregnant. So the bitch could have the bitch could have the package he getting her. You more welcome to it. If you think I wanted it, then you already got syphilis of the brain, bitch. So anytime you want to come back over here, like I said, come knock on my fucking front door. I don't live out that fucking one you got that Eli done crawled under trying to get into that old motherfucker house. That's why your bitch ass is poor now, bitch. Because that's all you taught your kids is how to be a trifling, roguish fuck. Dot like you. A thirsty dot. Go ahead. Suck all that sperm right down your throat. And realize you got live parasites crawling down your motherfucking throat. Going into your motherfucking stomach. Hiding up in your bones. Hiding in your kidneys. Hiding in your liver, your heart. All these little tiny microscopic parasites that you got from the Middle East. And you think I want that? Nah, all I wanted to do was buy some supplies out of the goddamn motherfucker store. Because I thought you was selling stuff at the store. I didn't know you just want to pass out your HIV. Well, bitch, keep your syphilis, keep keep your HIV. And don't forget to thank Alex for it, bitch. Don't forget to thank Tony for it.